All right, let's get ready to make some mouse paint. So we have a folded piece of paper here, and what I want you to do is just to draw on top of these folded lines to help you know where your paint needs to go. I'll go across, and I'll do 1 and 2. This will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces for our mouse paint. All right, now I have a paint tray of our 3 primary colors. We have yellow, blue, and red. These colors are going to help us make our secondary colors like they did in mouse paint. We're going to start here with our yellow. First one is yellow, and I'm using my messy mat. I can go right to the edge. I'm doing the edges first. When I need more paint because I've run out, I will get more paint. And back and forth, nice gentle brush strokes, more paint as needed. So there's my first primary color. Now we're going to clean our brush, bounce, 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 not slosh, slosh, just bounce it gently, keeping the water in your dog dish, and then we're going to dry it off on our sponge gently. Next one is red. Pick up some red, edges first. All right, all done with my red. Clean, bounce, bounce, bounce. Bristles on the bottom of that bowl, check it. It's hard to check with red because my bristles are red, but I think I got it all, and dry it off. Third primary color is blue. Edges first. And now we'll clean and dry. All right, we're gonna go down to our lower part and we're making our secondary colors. What happened when our little mouse dipped their feet in the yellow and then dipped their feet in the red? All right, so we had a mouse that went into our yellow paint. What happens when that mouse takes a wee bit of red? Do you see how little I went in? Red's such a powerful color that if you take too much, it's hard to make it back and get it lighter. So this is turning into orange. I'll get a little more red there. If you're having a hard time blending your paint like I am right there, I'm just gonna get a little bit of yellow on the side. Try to get it on the side because I had a little bit of that red paint on my brush. So look what color I just made. Do you see I'm going back and forth, up and down? I got orange. So we know that when we have yellow and red paint together, we'll get orange. All right, let's go ahead and clean our brush. We'll dry it off. And let's paint our next square yellow again. That little mouse was dancing in the yellow paint again, back and forth. And what will happen when we get that blue? Look how I'm going in here, just on the side. I'm gonna go, whoop, get just a tiny bit of blue. I can always add more. It's hard to take away. Oh, look at that. Yellow and blue give us green. Now this is a really light green, so I think maybe I'll just try getting a little more blue in there. And forth, and there is our secondary color. We had yellow and blue to give us green. Uh-oh, I still have paint on my brush, so I'm gonna go back in the water, bounce, 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 check, 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 dry, dry, dry. All right, last one. Let's paint this red. Now we only have one secondary color left, which is purple. So I have red. Now I'm gonna go and get a little bit of blue. And I'm getting purple. Oh, that looks nice. So maybe get a little more blue. I feel like when you mix the purple, you need about 50-50, maybe even just a little hair more blue. If your purple is kind of browny or maroony, add a little more blue. I like that one. All right, I'm gonna clean my brush and I'm gonna dry it off. Whoopsie, I didn't do a good job cleaning. Gonna try again. All right, now we'll wait till this paint dries. Now that our paint is dry, we can trace our little mouse shapes on our papers. I'm using my helper hand to hold my paper, my tracer down. Then I'll move down to the bottom. Now we can get ready to cut. I think it's easier to cut this apart and then to cut out our mouse shapes. When you cut, thumbs are always up, scissors stay in the same place, open and close, and my helper hand moves the paper. Open and shut, make a little pile. Moving on, open and shut, moving that paper. You get the idea. All right, now we're ready to glue our mice down. Let's start with our primary colors. We'll put one at the top middle. We'll put our blue at a corner and our red at a corner. Now we have to remember, how did we get this green? Was it mixing yellow and red together? These two? No. Was it mixing red and blue together? No. Was it mixing yellow and blue together? Yes. So we'll put our green there. What about orange? Red and blue? Red and yellow. It was red and yellow. And our final one's purple. Now we'll take our glue, turn this over, little dots around the edge, flip it over, give it a little massage, and move on to the next one. All right, now on the ends we can design our tails. What kind of tails do you want? You can think about all those different kinds of lines we know. And use those. And then we'll add our whiskers. The whiskers are going to be up towards our head on the opposite side of your tail. And then we have a pile of ears. Each little mouse will get 2 ears. So I'll put the glue on the back of the ear and then place it down.